All right, we're back in Spark AR, and down here at the bottom left, you should see your assets section. And in the beginning, you'll have these two things here, but once you start putting assets, they'll go away, and you'll just use this button here, add asset, right? And you can import from your computer. Real neat though is, right, we have this AR library, so we could find objects that maybe we'd be able to put in to our projects, but I wanted to show you how to custom do it, obviously, right? So I'm going to go down to, or I'll just click from computer, and I'll find on my desktop my trex.gltf, right? This is the format we want to use in Spark AR. If it doesn't let you select it, just make sure that you have, you could change it over to 3D object, you know, but it should be by default be okay. Hit OK. And it'll take a second and import everything into your assets here. And there we go. And you'll see we have this T-Rex. And if I open it up, you'll see all the textures that are built in it. We don't really have to worry about those for right now. We'll just leave it as is. And I'm going to drag it out and actually make it a child of the null object. And so here we have our wonderful T-Rex, right? And I can kind of go on. His eyes are looking a little messed up from our export and join. Boy, that is terrible. So that's something we'd have to, you know, probably fix in Blender if there was a problem. When we joined it, like the textures, the teeth look fine. It's just the eyes look a little wonky. For me, maybe it didn't export it terrible for you, but for now, we're not worried about it. We're learning basics, and then if you had to work on a project, you'd you know, fix it as you need it. Right, so now we see our object's nice and, you know, pretty big because we had it scaled pretty big, but we could still go in and scale it bigger if we wanted to, right? Get it to real world scale. You know, it's not going to matter without a script to keep it real world scale, so we can just leave it kind of randomly for us. Besides that, right, if you want to make sure your light, you know, is, you know, you can change your ambient light, you can change your directional light and its intensity, right, and see whatever it is you want to do to your dinosaur. But that is all we need to do, because you'll notice automatically with the plane and being attached to the null object, it is going to be down on the floor for us, which is super helpful.